Why David Dooley Tips is a great sports betting tipster. Today I'm joined with Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out. One could say he's a rival to David Dooley Tips, but actually you're both good friends, so it's all good. But Joe, why do you think David Dooley Tips is a great tipster?
So I would probably start with the main thing being his experience. Obviously, he's been involved, in the racing game for years. Over 20 years. He owns horses, obviously with yourself. And yeah, I obviously respect his word. I think he's really good at finding the value in the race, which some people can struggle with. Especially if your heart, rules your head sometimes with a horse that you've backed before. Whereas I think he doesn't let emotion sort of get into it. He just finds the horse at the best price and the best value, and goes with that. Yeah, I think he's a great tipster.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can tell you plenty of stories where I've won quite a bit of money, to be fair, where he's had inside information from different yards.
Mm.
He's very well connected with a lot of like jockeys that are riding out on a day-to-day basis, mainly because we own some racehorses ourselves. But the mainly on the football as well, he's phenomenal. They stopped doing treble the odds on lucky 15s for first goal scorers, and
Yeah.
when they was doing treble the odds on first goal scorers for lucky 15s, he was a freak of nature. He was
Was
picked
that was Betfred, was it?
Coral.
Oh,
Coral,
Coral.
yeah, Coral was doing
Yeah.
treble the odds on football, and then
Wow.
they changed it just to being on horse racing.
Mm.
And I think our claim to fame is because we was winning so much on like lower league teams. But I mean, this is years ago, where it was
Yeah.
like Drogba for Chelsea and stuff like that. But Drogba might have been like 3-1. Where in
Yeah.
like the League Two side, where he could be like scoring 40 goals in a season, there should be the same equivalent price of Drogba, and it
Mm.
was like 10-1, or someone on loan from Arsenal would go to
Yeah,
a.
finding like a Rick in the
You just
market.
find these different nuances and be like, that's not right.
Yeah,
And sometimes again, like with times of the year of certain horses running, he could forgive certain runs and then basically say these are gearing up for this festival, and he just know
yeah,
certain horses came good at certain times of the year. So there's been plenty of times he's had some big winners. So yeah, I've got a lot of respect for him. He's definitely certain better than me. And me and Mark, both of his brothers, both call him Stato because he just loves digging deep into the form.
yeah.
And yeah, overall, he's a great sports betting tip. So I actually like it the most. I don't know what your thoughts are on this. When our David says he likes one, or you like one, and then our David agrees, like at that
Oh,
point,
yeah, it's
I'm like,
big.
my chips are in. I'm all in on it. Like,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was also going to say, I always find that he does really well at the big festivals.
yeah,
Like specifically from my experience with him, Royal Ascot, he always seems to do really well at Royal Ascot. So
yeah.
if I find one that I like and then he agrees on it, or the other way around, then yeah, we're doubling down on that one.
Yeah, for sure. So anyone who's watching this, if ever Joe Norris tips and David Dooley tips agree, the chips are in. We're all in. That's what I'm normally doing. I mean, it's. I wish it would be. Well, I say that. I wish it'd be more often. But like, it's maybe only once a week, twice a week, something where you both kind of right. Okay,
Yeah,
because you might be tipping up different races and stuff like that. But when you're both on the same
yeah.
race and the same horse, I'm like, yes.
Don't get me wrong, I've had it before, like where there's been a race where I've not really fancied anything in it, and then he's messaged us on WhatsApp and made a case for one, and I look at the race again, and I think actually I can definitely see that point. So there's times when I will follow him on stuff as well. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So anyone who's watching this, make sure you go and follow David Dooley Tips. He's very active on Instagram and on Twitter. And there's a few videos going out on YouTube. And he's got daviddooleytips.uk. He provides daily football and horse racing tips. Joe, it's been an absolute pleasure.
lovely, cheers.